And we're live. Welcome back to another podcast from Nobody Cares About Dad. What is that?
He's streaming live, isn't he?
Are you streaming?
I'm going to ping it on Facebook. I'm going to share it.
Bro. Listen, first podcast of the year.
I know. What's taking you so long?
We're in
Too busy, bro.
Too busy. I'm in my office, in my bedroom. Obviously got washing behind me.
Hold on.
Where are you? Where are you?
Ventura, bro.
Oh, right. See, it's so busy.
Yeah. Well, look, we haven't done a podcast this year, so we thought, whilst we're out, we're together.
We'll jump on,
We've had a few
waters.
Let's do our first live podcast.
Didn't invite me on holiday.
But there's been a couple of things to talk about, so we thought, why not do it?
Absolutely. I mean, I've only been nagging for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
We never mentioned that, did we?
Can we do a podcast?
We never mentioned it.
Yeah.
First thing we won't talk about is Mane and Salah. We won't talk about them.
What, getting to a final?
Born final, isn't it?
It was a...
Did you actually watch it? Mate, it was like Chicken Run.
We watched it, mate, and we were just so desperate for Egypt to lose because of all you Liverpool fans.
Giving it to Mo Salah big time.
Mo Salah is the greatest player to live.
He's definitely, without a doubt, the best Egyptian. Can you argue that? No. I'm
down
just,
here, bro.
I mean,
there's people buried. Tutankhamun. So he's amongst the best Egyptians.
What did he do for me?
Gave you Mo Salah.
We've got Liz in the comments section.
Yes, and this is why I've been telling you for weeks I don't want to do a podcast.
I had to delete all my stories for your messages. Let's do a podcast.
Yeah. Well, look, one place to start, really, I suppose, other than Mo Salah losing the final of the African Nations.
We're not going to talk about another footballer, are we?
We're going to talk about another footballer. We're keeping it on football. We're going to talk about former Man United player Mason
dropped athlete from Nike.
Greenwood.
Dropped athlete from Nike.
What?
There's no way back for him. No way back.
An absolute prize A idiot. And that is me wording it nicely.
What a way to ruin your career, though, right?
Mate, you have got the world literally at your feet.
Yeah.
You are a hot prospect for England. Manchester United. Like, how old is he? 20?
20. Yeah. Have you seen the stuff, though?
What, the videos? And
yeah.
I mean,
the videos and the voice note and all that sort of stuff. Have you seen it all?
Like, it's such a potentially contentious conversation to have. But because he's not been proven guilty yet.
I know. Yes, granted, but you've seen the evidence, right?
Yes, and I'm merely playing devil's advocate here. Like, I am no way defending that scumbag because it's clear as day he's done it.
The thing is, Nike don't sack him.
No,
without
you don't get removed from FIFA.
If you get the accusation and the arrest,
yeah,
you get all the innocent till proven guilty, right? What you don't usually get is the video, the audio footage, and the pictures released to the media
way before everything kicks off.
Well,
mate, there's no coming back whatsoever.
I spoke to somebody that's like basically said that the voice note is inadmissible in court because it was
Yeah, it is,
recorded
yeah.
secretly without.
It is.
So has it been released because that person, the girl, potentially knew that they'd get away with it? If she went to the police and it be swept under the carpet, there's a chance they'll get away with it. Has she gone?
Because her father is a police officer.
Yeah.
So he would have known that that recording was inadmissible.
Yeah. The
So
pictures
to release it to the public.
The pictures don't prove anything technically because they're just pictures of bruises. Now, like it all points to it, and again, you know, like I said, it's such a horrible subject, but they don't prove anything because could have been anybody. Should have got the.
Fez, if you're still watching, jump on.
Yeah, jump on, Fez.
What we were saying though is, like, take away all the pictures, all the videos, everything we've seen already. If you think back, you look at Mason Greenwood when he's playing, you look at him, look at his attitude, look at everything else. You kind of go, hang on, I'm going to put one and one together here, and I'm going to get 2, not 3.
Oh yeah.
If you look at it, you look at how he acts, look at how his mannerisms, how he kicks off. And was it you showed me a video of him, a TikTok video or something?
Yeah. There's that TikTok video that's just come out where he's like gripping his girlfriend by the throat,
face saying, "Let's go home," and
yeah.
In
but
the car.
Like, where she says, "Mason, I don't want to have sex." And he's like, "I don't give a fuck what you want."
Yeah.
It's just what I said. All right, mate.
Also, boys, who you got in the next? Oh, here we go.
And that's why
we've actually got Man City.
Yeah, we're posh fans.
We're posh fans now.
We've got Man City in the cup.
Come on, up the posh.
Up the posh. Yeah. Anyway, Mason Greenwood.
I mean, no, hang on. I'm glad we've got this on live to watch 2 Man United fans say they support another team.
Who are Man United?
Exactly. Been saying this for years.
Oh, Premier League team, non-football.
Yeah, they play in red. Do they play in red?
Yeah, non-football.
Well, no, you turn up in red. You don't play in red. You turn up in red.
They're playing white.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, back to the Mason thing. It's what
Mate, he's done. He's done.
Yeah.
Even if everything comes back as Arsenal talk. Who?
I mean, they're even worse than United. Katie,
come on. Even if it comes back with Greenwood and everything was like, oh, this was fake, whatever, bullshit, there's no coming back. Damage has already been done.
Man United don't send a message out saying we will replace every Greenwood shirt for
even
free.
From, was it players that brought a shirt 8 years ago?
Yeah, years ago with Greenwood on the back. You know, and look at what you've had. Ferdinand failing drug tests. You've had Cantona kicking fans.
Was a Palace fan though.
Yeah,
deserved it.
But this is it's just a whole new low, and it's even worse when you see what's go back to the Sarah Everard and women feeling unsafe and all that sort of stuff, and then you've got young idiot footballers with hundreds of thousands of pounds a week doing stupid stuff like this. And
exactly, mate. He threw it away.
He only earned 75 grand a week, mate.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
how's he going to survive? North-south debate.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't be. It'd be a South-South debate because all the Man United fans are from London as well, aren't they?
So, where do you live as a Liverpool fan?
Where
so you Leicester or
where was I born? Where was I born?
Where was you born?
Yeah.
Islamabad.
I was born at Mill Road Hospital in West Derby in Liverpool.
Let's see your birth certificate, otherwise we won't believe you.
In where? West Derby?
Yeah, if I didn't have to get up and go and find it, I mean, give me a couple of minutes, I'll go find it. In fact, Mum, if you're watching, where was I born? She'll back me up because I popped out of her.
Liz, don't back him up. Liz, don't back him up.
Mother Bear. Yeah, I just don't have the Scouse accent, so people trust me a little bit more.
I mean, I was going to say it's really strong. I can
There's a couple
understand
of Scousers here with us.
Oh, is there? Oh, we get everywhere. that she committed?
I can confirm this. I was there.
What in this ballad?
Mum, was my dad there?
In Essex, Liz.
My dad weren't there though, was he? But yeah, I'm hoping that this sounds the Mason Greenwood thing. I hope that it's a massive lesson to the future of young
But
footballers.
it won't be. Money ruins these little footballers. It ruins them because they get all this
Too much money too early, innit?
Yeah, it's like rules don't apply. And that's how they live their life.
Yeah.
You look at what was that picture at the weekend with Dele Alli turning up with Van der Beek for the unveiling? He's getting so much stick on that, but you look at that, it speaks class.
But I don't understand why he's getting. I mean, Hoddle came out and slated him. But does he? That's fashion. He genuinely does.
Yeah, but Martin's from Grantham.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, no, sorry,
Yeah,
Liverpool.
fair
Liverpool.
enough.
But in his, that's a sense of fashion. That look. I'm going to call it the homo look.
Exactly.
I know, but the thing is, like,
you're unveiling.
I know we've segued from Mason Greenwood into Dele Alli, but listen, I know when you're trying to rebuild your career from when you're in the gutter, you're trying to rebuild it, prove to everybody that you're serious about football. Turning up like that.
I mean, are we really going to have the word serious and football when he's gone to Everton?
That's very true.
Yeah, fair one. But still, like as an football, like let's professional footballers are idols to kids growing up.
Yes, massively.
So look right now. Look at the idols they've got. Look what's in the spotlight. All the news is about somebody, Greenwood, and you've got Dele Alli. So it's not great, is it? It's not great for the young kids growing up.
But footballers have never really, like in my opinion, have never really been, or they shouldn't be portrayed as idols. They shouldn't be, because they like look at all the I'm gonna swear, like the shit that has followed footballers in the past. So many of them have messed up and done stupid things. You know, Jamie Carragher spitting, Ferdinand failing drug tests. You know, Steven Gerrard scrapping in bars. all these. You know, Adrian Mutu, he failed a drugs test and had to go abroad to play.
Yeah,
you know, drivers losing their licenses.
It's bad. No, it's bad. But because it is such a world stage, people are always
idols. Yeah, kids look up to them. Of course they do. But they shouldn't be.
Oh, somebody said that. Mata. So I read a statement, and Juan Mata said that kids were coming up to him now saying, "Why haven't you dyed your hair? Or what boots do you wear?" And he was like, 10 years ago, people were saying, "You're my idol. You play such good football. What position? What tactics do you do? How do you drill a pass?" It's all changed. It's all about image. All about image.
Look at Foden.
Or Grealish.
So going back to Mason, right? What happens if Mason gets found not guilty in a court of law?
He will go abroad and make.
Hold on, whoa! I've got to stop the podcast.
Have fun, guys. I'm off to bed as I have a date.
Liz has got a date.
She's got a date. Oh, okay, Liz. Okay.
Why do you think Fez has gone to bed early?
Liz, can we Miss Fizz?
Fizz. Is that Fez and Liz? Fez and Liz. Fizz. Oh no.
Yes,
Fizz.
my mum has a date tomorrow. She has told me all about it. She won't tell me at where, so I can't go on cock blocker.
Anyway, what was he saying?
How's his Dick Turpin warm?
What was he saying? Oh yeah, so if he gets found not guilty in a court of law,
he's not going to come back from this in the UK.
No.
Because the argument's going to be, whilst you have been found innocent, you're guilty, dude. You just got away with it on a technicality.
And mate, he's not going to be able to rebuild from this at all.
Yeah. Well, it's
He'll have to go
been
abroad.
dropped already by sponsors.
This Scottish fella, David Goodwillie.
Goodwillie got signed by Rafe Rovers. The
Found
fans
not guilty in criminal
court of law, but civil court he got
civil
found.
court,
Got convicted.
Yeah.
got convicted.
Signed
Now
for
they've
Race
said
Rovers, and they've
they
said
can't play him.
they've said you've gone now because there was an
Yeah, but-
outrage.
Then they're not going to play him, yet they're still paying him.
They've
They've
got
got
to
on
pay
his
him.
contract.
They've got to pay him.
Yeah. But the fans ripped up their season tickets, and
Yeah.
everybody
Well,
was
the
kicking off.
sponsors all pulled out, didn't
Yeah.
they?
It's just
I mean, even
And
if
that's-
United, you had Cadbury's coming out making a statement saying that they don't associate with
Yeah.
Mason.
yeah.
Well, he's been removed from FIFA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
there's
know,
no way back. There's
No.
literally no way back.
Not in the UK. I mean, he'll probably go abroad and play in.
That's
You
what
know,
I'm saying, I mean.
But will he though? Because we look at we was literally looking earlier with Adam Johnson. Adam
can't.
Johnson's been out of prison 3 years. He's not been able to kick a ball again.
yeah. I don't want to say it's a bit different touching kids. Well, it is a bit different, but he was convicted and went to prison. At the moment, Mason's on bail.
All right. What about Ched Evans then? Because Ched Evans
He
went
was
back and
con-
played.
yeah.
He was
He's played.
convicted, went to prison, and got re-signed
played.
again. Yeah.
He got signed for. Didn't he go to Sheffield at one point?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's playing again.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
how
Yeah.
would Mason come back from this? Being Mason
Yeah,
Greenwood.
but what was Ched for?
So Ched was for rape.
Was it for rape? Was it?
For rape, yeah. So remember him and that girl, him and his teammate had a threesome with a girl. She didn't accuse him of rape, but she just said she couldn't remember
and that's
what happened. And in a court of law, if you don't remember, you can't. If you're too drunk for consent,
It's no consent.
it's no consent.
Yeah.
I think his career is over at 20.
Oh, massive.
And like you said
Well,
at the start,
I think
he had the
he'll
world
go,
at his feet.
I think China or somewhere like he's got an opportunity. He'll have an opportunity to go like China.
Hey,
Or something.
you can't get into China as
We
a registered
checked.
sex offender. I checked it earlier.
Somebody's been doing some
So
research.
there was only 5 or 6 countries you can't get into as a registered sex offender: Australia, Canada.
Yeah, but he won't be a
USA,
registered sex
UK.
offender.
UK.
We're talking
China.
about if he's not a registered sex offender, though,
Oh,
aren't
of course. Yeah, of course.
we? So if he's acquitted,
Yeah, but I just don't think he mentally can play again. This is going to follow him now forever. That's
Do
it.
you not think though, like, because he's not been picked for? I thought this. He's not been picked for England, has he? There's obviously been a reason why he's not being picked for England. And could this be because there was rumours of him
It
with
was
his
his attitude.
Well, there's rumours of him with his missus for quite some time.
October. This is meant to have been going on since October.
Yeah, but there's been rumours of it for a long time about how he's been with his missus. So have England got a whiff of what's been going on and gone? We're not picking because there's no way they're not picking him on football ability, is it?
No, but
No.
I thought that they weren't picking him because.
Ched Evans now plays for Preston
Preston,
North
yeah.
End.
So I thought that Mason Greenwood wasn't getting selected because of his attitude. They were saying that in training he would argue with all coaches, players, everybody.
He just looks
But
like a
then-
prick.
Yeah, he does. But then you
Like
add
a
all that up
mouthy.
to what's going on, and you just go, "I'm
Yeah.
clearly getting 2. I'm not getting 3 here."
Yeah,
It's just I just don't think there's any way back. There's no.
I
way
hope
back.
there isn't. Well, I say obviously.
Do you not believe in rehabilitation, Martin?
Well, we are castrating a guy before he's been proven guilty, aren't we? Like we are. How would we feel if we were in his boots and we were innocent? It's such a tough one because there is that chance he's innocent.
No, there's not though, is there? Because you've seen the video, you've seen the audio.
Yeah.
So it's not like, look, Robin van Persie was accused of rape, right? Cristiano Ronaldo has been accused of rape, but that's just
Accusation.
an accusation. One person says this. You actually hear what happened.
You see
Yeah.
the bruising. You see all the. You say pictures. Pictures.
I know. It's this is what I'm just saying. It's just.
You're getting drinks in.
Did you say is he gone for a pee break?
So this is what happens. mate.
Someone's had a
That's what
couple
happens.
of shandies. I just think.
Too much Sprite. Too much Sprite.
What is he drinking?
Vodka and Sprite.
And what are you drinking?
But he was talking this morning about going teetotal.
He did mention earlier. He was messaging me earlier, and he was like, "I'm on the iced tea tonight."
Yeah, he was, mate. He was on the iced tea earlier.
And
then
what
it
time
just
did that
soon
finish?
It just probably after he messaged you.
Yeah, I'm on the iced tea.
Not anymore. Not anymore. But no, I think so. I think for Mason Greenwood, regardless of what comes out now, there's been too much footage, comments, evidence, sponsors dropping him. There's no coming back. They're literally at 20 years old, he is done professionally.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah,
but
I really
you
do
said,
hope that
this should be a lesson to the younger footballers. And they need so me and Marco were talking about this. They need like the NFL stars have. They have like a life coach and a financial coach. They need to invest more in these to say, look, you've got to make the right choices. That is it.
Personally, I think they need to cap. They need to. I believe they need to cap youth players' wages.
Youth players,
yeah, and help them more, because some of these lads are getting thrown into the limelight at such an early age, and it's tough. You know, it's got to be tough. Remember what you guys were like when you were younger. If somebody was like, "Here you go, here's 75 grand a week," I
wouldn't be here.
Mate, you're a famous footballer.
You'd guest on the podcast.
I would not be here. I'd be dead.
Yeah, you're gonna have the drop of most women. Like you're literally gonna be like Mason. Let's be blunt. Mason Greenwood could walk through the Trafford Centre, and he would be treated like a god by anybody in there.
Yeah. This is where they need these influential people in there.
Yeah, it's
in the squad.
Well, do they listen? That's the problem.
And this is where the managers have got to be strict. Well, this happened under Alex Ferguson.
No.
Exactly.
But Manchester United as a club is a mess at the moment, is it not?
Yeah, exactly. But if they had a strong enough manager who would go like Alex Ferguson, who would say he starts seeing his attitude, starts seeing this, he would literally kick his ass.
Does Dele Alli turn up to training like that under Alex Ferguson?
No. You look at and I'm going to revert back to Liverpool. I'm going to revert back to Liverpool, and you look at the ethos. Klopp's brought the youth to train with the first team. We've got there's such a good ethos around it. I can't imagine. I can touch some wood that it doesn't come out.
Anyway, look back Liverpool. Yeah. So,
but I can't imagine one of the young lads at Liverpool.
Klopp? Who?
Oh, the one with the teeth.
Oh yeah, the big teeth.
Oh no, that's the player. No, that's the manager.
Oh, that's the manager's got the big teeth as well, isn't he?
Did they get a buy one get one free?
Yeah, they both went to Turkey and got one buy one.
He's that manager that's in the next round.
Sorry, connections. The connections. Gary, mate, I can't hear you.
Hello, mate.
Fighting on all four fronts at the moment.
Listen, anyway, look. So we've been on football 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Greenwood's done. End of.
Done. Literally done.
Let's talk about war.
War.
Russia,
Ukraine
versus NATO.
I don't want to talk about war because I'm scared.
Mate, I think you need to be getting into shape, because any minute now you're going to be getting called up. Conscription.
I wish we had national service.
I'm looking around my room to find a way to break my leg. I am not the kind of person you want on the front line. One, because by the time I've walked about 5 steps, I'm out of breath. Second of all, the moment someone shoots at me, I'm on the floor crying. Ada, you'll be pulled up, won't you?
We were talking about that earlier. So he's
actually
got
because we don't need Navy.
No, he's got a year and a half left until he has to go back into the RAF.
Huh?
So when you leave the RAF,
serve a 9 and 6, so a 9-year contract, 6 years reserve.
Yeah. So when you leave the RAF, you have all the forces. After so long, you have to go back.
You still have to serve a reserve period.
So you've got to go back in a year and a half and do a reserve period?
No, within a year and a half.
If World War
III kicks
off, then I have to go back. It's like a national service, but that's if.
Mate, it's been a pleasure knowing you. Thank you for all you've done for our country. All right, but can you do it for me and take my place? Yeah,
cheers, mate.
Hang on. Cheers, guys.
What's that on that glass?
What was it?
No. So yeah, that's a you can edit that out, can't you?
Yeah, I can blur that bit.
Put my new bag on.
Yeah, so do you think
I have to admit, I'm going to be blunt with you. I have not taken any notice of the war. and the issue
Yeah.
between Russia and NATO, because I don't want to look
You
at
open your curtains in the morning and go, oh, what's that in the sky?
oh, why is there a mushroom cloud?
There's loads of Antonovs.
You're fairly close to a big base down there in Grantham,
What, Prince William?
Waddington.
Oh, Wadding. Oh, right, yeah, Wadding. I was going to say, yeah, with the old Hurricane, the fighter planes flying overhead all the time. But nah.
Yeah, I think what's going on. So I seen a picture earlier. I showed you, didn't I? With Macron is now meeting with
Old
Putin. But the table they're sat around having a meeting. Have you seen it on BBC News?
No, I'm going to Google it.
Mate,
Right,
honestly.
see if I can find it. In fact, let me see if I can pull it up on the screen.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that Sky News is basically Starmer's been bundled into the back of a police car after being mobbed by protesters shouting, Savile! Savile!
What?
There you go.
Yeah.
So this was the meeting that Macron
Yeah, look at that.
and Putin had.
Look at that.
Pass me the salt. Pass me the salt.
My response to that.
It's like a president's game of beer pong.
But what's
Why
the
would
point?
you have? Yeah, exactly. Why would you have a table like that makes a statement as it does as we're
How
separated?
far away are you?
Yeah, exactly. So
So
you're having a
far apart.
meeting, and it's meant to be this meeting, and then they're having a chat about everything that's going on. Yet they are so far apart.
Do you reckon they're sat there? Have you seen that TikTok video where it's like, hey, what's your name?
Yeah.
Tony. What's your
Fuck you, Tony.
Fuck you, Putin. See that fire over there? Don't you bring my mother into it.
Mate, that could be a great video you could do.
Oh,
But no,
mate,
it is that. It's this whole thing kicking off. Unreal.
Russia are a superpower, though. And they know.
But a NATO, not a superpower.
Yes.
Are they a superpower if or when Russia, China team up with China?
If I looked at this the other day, so but they aren't, mate, because the combined forces of NATO are 3.5 million, right?
Yeah.
Russia 1 million, China 1.4 million. So technically, on paper,
Yeah.
When
But
they
who's
press
going to
the
push? Who's going to have the balls to push the big red button?
none of them press the red button. They all fight on the ground first, guarantee. It's all a land war. It'd be fought in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Same. Listen. So look at it this way, right? So, the Second World War, they dropped the bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? The Korean War, where the USA, UK, and Canada were fighting against China and North Korea. Who dropped the bomb? Nobody.
All hands up.
Nobody. They just fought.
I don't want to fight.
I
I'm a
just
lover,
want
not a
love.
fighter.
I love her.
I'm definitely a lover. I'm cuddly. We'll just
Yeah.
cuddle.
I don't know, man. I don't know whether it's just is it posturing or what? I don't know.
Peacocking, isn't it?
There's a lot of flexing. There's been a lot of flexing for a long time, and
Let's find something else.
I don't really know what to say, to be very honest. I don't want to start the war. Putin's at. Let's start the
Hey, I
war.
wouldn't say that. There's quite a lot of Russians here, so
These
We
two
might
guys
not wait
don't
for
like
the-
the Russians. They don't like Russian. Can you hear me?
there's virtually zero Brits,
It's all
Really?
German.
Russian, German,
Swedes,
no Swedes. I haven't seen any Swedes.
Dutch. You're not looking very tanned, might I say.
You see my white bits?
I mean, even your wife doesn't want to see your white bits.
That's very true. That's so true. Right, That's so
Right,
true.
let's move away from war because I don't want to think about going to
What
war.
else is
and
going on, man? What else is going on in the world?
Utility prices.
Oh,
We're all screwed. Have you seen the new piss take where you remember when it was eat out to help out? It's like now it's eat now to stay warm.
mate.
Like
Yeah, but the thing is, with all these utility things going up, if everyone just says "fuck off," not paying it, what happens? Apart from we'll get cold and hungry because we've got no gas and electricity.
Well, yeah, we get cut off and taken to court. But I mean, obviously, people's bills go up from like 91 quid a month to 280.
No, mate, I've not even bothered checking mine yet. I'm not paying anymore. Simple. That's my view. You just go, yeah, I'll pay. I can pay this amount per month. That's how it's staying. Done.
People are going to end up in fuel poverty.
But what? Segueing back to what we were just talking about, though. So if we go to war with Russia, then the gas prices will go up again, even more.
So let's not go to war so we can make some dinner.
But if I'm at war and I'm not at home, I'm not using any electricity or gas.
You'd be freezing your bollocks off.
Fighting who'd you nick a bollock off?
Yeah. Can you open your chippy back up, mate? Because then we don't have to cook. We can just come and get some food.
No.
But I've seen all this with the utility prices. I've read on somebody got a bill through from British Gas. It was on social media. They got a bill through, and it was like,
must be true, though.
Your estimated, it's Facebook. It must be true.
Must be true.
Your estimated bill for the next year was something like $7,000.
Hang on.
About one else.
Yeah, but they were like, hang on, I was paying like whatever. What is it, $1,000 a month?
Just going on to somebody. So there's someone in Grantham. That sounded well like.
Name and shame them.
I'm not going to name and shame them because that's not fair. Where's their
Is
post?
it mine?
No. So their bill, they live in like a 3-4 bedroom house, just a normal house. Your first payment of £3,969.84 will be taken on the 1st of February. Your total payments will come to 47,000.
Well, yeah, that's the one that was on social media.
Was it?
I'm sure that was one I read. Yeah. 47.5 grand or something.
A year?
A year.
For what?
They're estimated their new fucking fuel allowance.
They're
Mate.
I think they're fueling the whole estate. He said,
47.5 grand for the year.
For a house, for just a normal
a 3-bed house in Grantham. Ridiculous, mate.
Let's get the old logs and coal out.
Yeah. Start putting on some jumpers.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
It's mental. What can we do?
Well, not pay it. Not pay it.
The government have got to step in, though, surely.
You think,
Well, I don't know. I read some earlier, and I don't know if it was a brief flick past, but they're obviously looking at Rishi Sunak's looking at sorting them out. But like, supposedly they're thinking about offering fuel loans to people.
Mate, there's enough shit going on yet again, without this. So they need to step in and do something. And let's face it, whichever side of the politics steps in and says, "Oh, we're going to make sure fuel allowance, all this stuff." Goes down, they're going to win. They're going to go in power. Simple.
Yeah, it's
absolutely simple, mate.
I feel like I want to bring back COVID.
What about Brexit? Do you remember when Brexit was the thing?
Oh, I remember when Brexit. It was just
a good old Brexit.
Off. And then all of a sudden it's COVID. It's like, oh, bring back bloody Brexit.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you. So let's lighten the mood a little bit. The Tinder Swindler. Have you watched it?
No, but is it on Netflix?
Martin, you need to watch this.
Why? I'm not on Tinder.
A few ideas, mate. You get a few ideas. My Tinder's changed. It's all right.
That's it.
No, I haven't got it.
The premise of the Tinder Swindler was basically we had one guy pulling it back for the boys.
Really?
Yeah, so basically, what this guy, it was a con man.
That's your blog pending.
Yeah, so I'm writing a blog on this in a minute.
People need to.
Basically, it was about. So this guy would go on. All his pictures were on like private jets and Rolexes, APs. He'd message the girls, and literally the first message would be, "Let's go for coffee. I'll meet you at the Savoy or whatever, like the best hotel in the town was." They go, have the coffee.
Then he's got a business meeting.
And then he's got
Paris.
a business meeting in Bulgaria. One of the first one. They've got a business meeting in Bulgaria.
Private jet though.
Why don't you come?
Got my
private jet. You want to come with me? So the girls are thinking, money. Skrilla. Yeah, I'll come. Next thing you know, they're all partying. He's spending all this money. Anyway, fast forward a few weeks, and then he's like,
weeks, not months, weeks.
Weeks. He's like, he's got these enemies that are after him, trying to kill him.
Because he's part of the diamond industry.
He's part of the diamond industry, and basically he needs to borrow some money, but he'll pay them back, and they know he's good for it because they've seen this lifestyle he's living. And anyway, he ends up just taking this money and then moving on to the next one.
Martin, it's not like, lend me 100 quid. It's lend me 30 grand. Oh no, get a credit card out. What's your limit? Up the limit. 120 grand. Lend me it. I'll pay you back next week.
People were doing this.
Every single woman.
One of them, 185 grand she took out.
So it's basically funding the next victim.
So basically, it was to write some notes. So basically, it was a Ponzi scheme. Basically, it was a Ponzi scheme. So he was taken from one group of girls to live it up with the next, and then lure them in as well.
Right. So, so what do I need to write in my profile?
Have a look, mate. What's
here?
Should we swipe
seriously, watch it.
On Hannah.
That's not you.
Oh, the name.
No, we don't like the name.
Oh, it's another Hannah. We don't like the name.
Oh, we're on drinks here.
Somebody's doing the Baileys.
Can you get me the lady in the flowery top? Can you get me a number?
Mate.
So watch the Tinder Swindler.
Is it just one episode or?
No, it's a film, isn't it?
Film,
it's
yeah.
a film. It's an hour and a half
documentary.
film. Basically, long story short, women have been swindling men out of money for a long time, and one guy comes back and swindles it back.
That's what you've gone with. That's the tagline you've gone with. Brilliant. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Bringing it back to the male population.
It's bad, right? But it's bad, but you go... Right, it's not like he's done this elaborate con, and these women have been... All he did was flash a bit of cash, and these girls were like, "Oh my god, this guy's rich."
So literally, like, he matched with somebody, and then within 20 minutes, he's going, "I'm leaving the country tomorrow. Come and meet me at this fancy hotel for a coffee." Then he goes to this coffee, and then literally he's going, "Oh, I've got a private jet. I've got a meeting. Come with me." And they're going, "Oh wow, okay." So then they're going, they're saying money doesn't matter.
Yeah, money doesn't matter, but he's super rich, so great.
Oh yeah, I'm just going to go and grab my passport. Some guy I've only met for the last hour.
Yeah, but you see it, don't you, on you see these videos. Obviously, some are set up and all this malarkey. But you see, the guy stood next to the supercar and he's like, "Oh, hey, babe,
Yeah.
Oh, that's what his Tinder was.
Yeah. But then he's like, "Do you want to come for a drive?" And they're like, "Huh?
Gold digger."
Yeah. And then it's "Oh, do you want to come for a drive?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then it's like, "All right." And then he pulls his key out, and the car next to it, the red hot Megane. He's like, "Come on." Then they're like, Oh no, I've got to go. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, then they see the Ferrari. It's like,
and this is on like a grand scale.
Yeah.
Because like, to be fair, like we're not condoning what he does. No, we're not. Right? No, we're not, because he milks these women. But we are not condoning.
Devastation. That as banter.
Mate, he ruins their lives. But on the flip side,
there's a lot of people. There's a lot of guys it's been done to. It's happened to a lot of guys. There's a lot of people that
of course. But then you see all these things on dating apps where women go, "I just want to meet a nice, genuine guy and not bothered about money." Bullshit.
Do you know what I hate? Do you know what I hate on TikTok? Right, and you get these videos going with these very attractive ladies going, have you got a beard? Have you got tattoos? Have you got a dad bod? If so, slide in my DMs.
And you slide in the DMs and nothing happens.
You slide in the DMs and they're like, "Fuck off, you fat fuck." like, I mean,
it's literally, it's all publicity. All publicity.
Yeah, it's like whoring through the roof. So I comment on them now, going,
"You need to watch this. Watch this
honestly,
documentary.
watch the Tinder Swindler, bro. It's
that's tomorrow's.
Is it like you sit? Honestly, we were watching it the other night, and we were like,
we couldn't believe some of the things that were coming out.
You hear like some of the girls, you're like, well, you clearly just wanted him for money. Like you thought you were going to be living the life, and you were going to be.
She's like, oh, I was picked up in a Rolls Royce, and then went to his private jet, and his ex-wife was there with his kid. But I thought that's fine, and then I'm flying to a different country. What is that fine? Where is that fine? Where?
That Tinder swimmer was just there fishing
Mate,
for
Try
ladies.
we're trying to get him on the podcast.
Hook, line, and
Yes.
sinker.
Yeah. Do you know what?
So it's
I'll
bad.
probably after this podcast, I'll probably put it on and have a watch.
Honestly, watch it. It is so good. But it's
It's good, but it's so cringe.
It's good, but it's bad.
Insightful.
It's good. No, it's not, because you're just literally going, like, why would you believe this? Like,
Yeah.
honestly,
My
like,
enemies are
my
after me.
enemies, and like it's so he's using the same pictures, the same story with
Feeding
everybody.
every single person.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
So he's just got a really good sales pitch.
Mate, the sell is so good.
What a script, mate. What a script.
But then
What a script.
you'll
be adopting it, mate. You'll be adopting
one of our
it.
previous podcasts talking about social media and how it should be verified.
Yeah.
But isn't Tinder verified?
You can verify. You can have a blue tick.
But now,
did he have a
so
blue
with his social media now, he's gone to what's he gone private, and he's deleted it.
Yeah.
So he keeps changing it because he gained how many
Yeah,
followers?
mate, he had 100,000 followers on his Instagram, right? When he was doing all this Tinder swindling, and then I added him yesterday. It was 170,000.
Really?
Yeah, just from this documentary coming out, and now the two main victims of it, because there was more, but the two main have set up a GoFundMe.
So the two main lost about 200 grand in total. He apparently swindled $10 million out of girls.
Is it? Can he be done criminally?
He went to prison
he went
for
to
5
prison.
months.
He served fine, and they've said
His
he
name's
doesn't
not Dan Blazarian, is it?
Mate, they've said that he doesn't have to pay a penny back to his victims. Not a penny back. He went to prison for fraud, for doing passports and stuff.
Passport fraud, yeah. That's what he went to prison for.
Everything else, because they were trying to catch him. Honestly, watch it. We're not going to say any
The
more.
problem, I think,
Watch
what
it.
they say in documentaries, the problem is because he was in different countries all the time, he was committing frauds and against all these. It wasn't like it was in concentrated in one. So he might have a 20 grand fraud against one woman in Bulgaria. He might have 40 grand fraud against one woman in Croatia.
Do you remember the film Catch Me If You Can?
I was going back to say Leonardo DiCaprio.
It's like the modern day, like not airline pilot, but Tinder.
Yeah, I'm having a look at that in a minute. Then I'm going to watch that when we're off this.
Honestly, mate, it's worth it. Worth it. What else? What else has been going on
The Queen.
while we've been jet setting?
The Queen's made 70 years.
70-year Jubilee, yeah.
She is now the longest serving
Long live the Queen.
monarch.
Yeah, long live the Queen. She served our country well,
Definitely.
with nothing but dignity every single time.
And what I love about the Queen is her children have acted so admirably throughout that period.
No. Let's just say the Queen has served our country with.
But do you know what
dignity.
I will take my hat off to her is the fact that she's now come out and said that she wants Camilla to be queen. It's meant to be talking about her and her achievement, and she's like, do you know what? No, it's not about me now. Let's look to the future. When Charles takes over, I want Camilla to be queen, and that sort of stuff. And that fair play to the woman. She's done well, and she's 95.
Yeah, and she's still kicking ass. She's still going.
Mate, she's still walking around. Like, I don't think I'm going to make 60.
Mate, not with the food you eat, probably not.
I'll have what did I have for dinner? I had pasta today.
I mean, well done.
Capes in bacon and cheese.
It was 20 kilograms of it, but
Why are we talking about starters?
Yeah, starters.
yeah. Right,
25 kilos.
This is listen, for our first podcast of the year, I think we've done all right.
Well, it was cobbled together from a text message an hour ago. You two are
That's what we do. That's what we do.
semi-stable in a foreign country.
Sprite, bro. Sprite, bro.
Sprite.
Sprite.
And I've got my mermaid blankets in the background. So, you know.
What are those behind you? Those purple. What was that purple thing?
There is sex pants.
It's my lucky underwear.
Mate, they're fucking huge. 25 of pasta is not doing well,
Excuse
mate.
me. I'm 26 stone, aren't I?
Oh yeah.
That's what people are saying. It's my daughter's mermaid blanket. And being the responsible dad I am, I washed it.
His daughters.
Oh, his daughter's mermaid blanket. Not his.
Not his. Definitely not
his daughter.
Definitely his daughter. Yeah. Definitely.
So not his.
Not his. I've not seen it on Instagram. Like him wearing.
Not the one that he's wearing on Instagram.
No,
Oh, no. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Look, all right. I was using seashells as a bra. You know, you've got the St. Ives mermaid.
Like, oh, just call me Ariel.
You've got the St. Ives mermaid. I'm the Grantham, Grantham's Witham, whatever, the Canaries mermaid. I'm the beautiful. You never seen the St. Ives mermaid?
No.
It's on Instagram.
What have you been doing in your spare time?
It's where I aspired to be the Grantham's mermaid.
Ives mermaid.
Yeah, it's just a woman from St. Ives that dresses up as a mermaid and swims around a bit. Have you never seen
That's
it?
cool. No.
You never seen that?
Nope.
We know what you're looking at later.
Not that.
No.
Not that.
So,
Right.
well, we need to get a proper podcast back up.
How rude. How rude is that? We're doing this.
We're
for
coming
our
on
holiday.
holiday, yeah, giving our own time up in the evening.
Because Martin's been nagging.
And this isn't the proper one.
Yeah, fair one, mate. Okay, yeah, so we'll get a proper one booked in.
Oh, what a tune, by the way. Can you hear that?
When you walk.
No, it's definitely not that, mate.
Celine Dion, bro.
All right, I thought it was Jerry and the Pacemakers. Sorry.
Yeah, it's about as good as that. Anyway, on that note.
Well, I hope you two go and get a little bit intoxicated. When are you back?
Wow, that's up for debate.
Are you thinking of extending?
Well, we might have COVID, so.
I don't know whether this, I don't know whether it's we might have COVID, or like you genuinely may have COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, Marco, don't let AD lead you astray. Like, AD doesn't have a lady at home waiting for him, missing him.
I thought I did.
You're not going on a date with my mum tomorrow, are you?
No, that's Fizz.
That's Fizz.
Fizz, mate.
I don't know if I'm going to have to call this new guy Dad. I don't know how I feel yet.
James Acaster. Dad?
Could you imagine that?
I'd like to. That's funny.
Right now.
That's fun. You're right.
No. I don't,
Right, Bri. Take
I'm
care.
sorry, I'm mentally disturbed at the idea of calling Fez Dad. But he does like an older woman.
Could be, mate. He's getting an early night. It's all right.
He is.
All good.
Right. Have a good holiday, guys. I'm going to go and watch the Tinder Swindler. And
wait, watch it. Watch it.
Watch it, and then we'll do another one. We'll do another one with your reaction, your view on it.
I'm going to send you a picture of my Tinder profile before, and I'll send you one after.
Yeah, do it.
I might just learn how to like Photoshop pictures.
Well, he photoshops a couple of pictures, to be fair.
Oh, I can imagine. I'll make myself slimmer. I'll give myself a comb over. I'll look good.
Okay,
right. Peace out, peeps.
Peace.
See you later, man.
Bye-bye.